some people like Fanny, that she's not coming here to Richland to get better at a job or to get successful in a job. She's doing it for herself. She's doing it because she lives in this country, because our primary language is English, and she wants to be able to communicate with people that she lives around and works around. The whole experience of teaching is joy. Every aspect of teaching is joy. Here at Richland, people come, in my aspect, they come from all over the world. They're all different ages, they have all different backgrounds, and what's so joyful to me is that none of that matters. They come in, they have a need. I have something I can offer them to help fill that need for them, and that's my role, that's what I do. And the whole experience is a joy.
Thank you so much, Ms. Gregory, for your passion, for all you have.
You are so welcome.
I hope the next semester I can see you again.
You will.
Angie's class on leadership supervision really helped line things up and explain things and make things clearer so that our supervisors are able to focus more on making Stetson and resist all hats every day and be more comfortable in that supervisory mode. All the safety classes that Angie worked, I think that helps us avoid the obvious and the really careless mistakes, and where it helps the individual employee, it ensures they're working in a safer environment.
Which in turn it really creates that see something, say something attitude. They're not afraid now that if they see something that they think, this could be on the verge of perhaps breaking, or this could be getting worn, or I don't like the way this feels, it reduces that fear factor because now they know what they're thinking is right. I stop in and see everybody, and they're always very appreciative, and they show me what they've learned and how they've put it into play. I think one of the things that I love about being part of that HATCO family is the opportunity to go into the plant, get to see how the plant works, but not just that, it's the people that are excited to show me what they do.
I feel like I've really completed something, and I feel like moving on to the university level and also completing her class. I learned so much about being a teacher from Dr. Jones. I mean, I'm wanting to either be a school psychologist or to teach psychology just like her, and I learned a lot from her teaching methods, and she had us do a lot of group work during the class, which I really liked, because when we got together and really went deeper into things and came up with examples for concepts and stuff, it really solidified it in my head, and it's things that I can take on with me as I hope to be an educator myself.
My main goal is always for the students to apply these things to real life that I'm talking about. So incorporating real world examples, bringing it back to their life always, getting them to understand how they learn and process things, which is very important to build that skill.
Being in this class you really inspired me by your teaching and your passion, your energy. It's prepping me for what's going to be at the university level. So I thank you so much just for teaching me, just for really inspiring me, and just for really helping me go on to that next step.
I'm so happy I could be a part of that process.
Yeah.
I really am.
In the case of helping students along, mentoring is a big part of that. And that's the kind of thing that I like to do as much as possible to any student that passes through my classes. History is the ultimate reality show. I mean, Hollywood couldn't write most of the scripts for it. Teaching it is easy because it's like telling a story. And so joyous learning, if you will, is an integral, or should be an integral part of history. I try and make it joyous because it is joyous.
You helped me incredibly with the application process to SMU. You gave me all the context I needed, all the information I needed. You were incredibly helpful in the entire process. I really could not have done it without your assistance.
Thanks, and you definitely are worthy of every single bit of that, and I look forward to your continued success. I'm going to see you walk across the stage at SMU.
I have to say his class is very unique. He makes us participate. We all become a small family, you can say. We all get to know each other. As he says, the best way to learn is when you learn from others, you learn from each other, and that was what I enjoyed the most, listening to others, listening to Chip, and actually listening to myself, because you do participate a lot.
I love teaching. I think there's no better way to experience the joy of giving back than it is when you teach a subject and you watch your students, and Daniel in particular, really understand and begin to take what you learn and start applying it in other ways, whether it's in a job or whether it's in other classes or whether it's in their life. Even though this is the first step to finishing your bachelor's, it's a big step. Being able to obtain your associates is something that a lot of people strive for, but not as many people complete. So, keep that passion for education, go into UNT, and take that same drive that you had in my class with you to complete your degree in hospitality. Never forget the end goal, which is to finish that degree.
When I transfer to Texas A&M University in the fall, I will definitely appreciate the hours Dr. Parrott had available to me in her office. She was always willing to stay after class and before class to work with me and other students who needed help. And I hope that professors at my future universities will be as dedicated to their students and class as she is.
To watch our students cross the stage and graduate, it's just a joy. And as a faculty member, we just live for those moments. It's just wonderful to see that they are so dedicated with their studies to be able to make it to the end, and to see their dedication and their determination to make it. I kind of get teary-eyed in graduation. Every semester, I kind of feel kind of down and excited both. It's kind of a tear and a smile with me. I hate to see the end, but I love to see the beginning, and it's a wonderful beginning for you. I just think it's great that you're going on to Texas A&M. I can't tell you how proud I am of you. I'm just so proud of you, and I just can't tell you how great it is to have taught you.
I'm very joyful about more that I finished graduating from Richland College with not only my associates, but with my high school diploma. I personally want to be a math teacher. With my associates, I'm 2 years away from earning my bachelor's. I feel like education is power. I feel knowledge is the main concept that everyone needs, and no one can ever have enough of it. So that's my joy and accomplishment.
With all my students, it's sometimes a challenge, but it's always a joy to be able to help them, and like you said, to help them realize they know a lot more than they think they know. There are times when they're confused, they feel like they're totally lost, and if we can put them at ease, make them comfortable in the classroom, try to communicate with them on a level that they can understand, then we can get down to the basics of learning. Scott has not only completed the class, he's completed other math classes, he's got his high school diploma, he's got his associates, he's graduated. But completion is not an end. And while we may have finished a certain part of your growth, all we've done is lay the next step for more completion.